All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Turner. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Roberts.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced this. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Now these two women separate from the clinch. And now she counters with a right hook to the head. A masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down, so her opponent is not getting through with any of her head strikes.
Nice counter strike by her there, and that's really her bread and butter. That is what she'll be looking to do in this matchup here tonight. When her opponent gets over-aggressive, use that against her. So far, so good, and presumably many more counters to come here in this one.
Oh, those are big strikes.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. Now going upstairs with the left hook. So we'll see how soon she goes to the single leg takedown, goes for it right there and gets it.
I mean, when we spoke to her earlier in the week, she told us what she was going to do.
Right.
It's insane to watch her implement it so beautiful. Nice pass. And now she's in mount. She is so dominant from the top position.
There's the classic ground and pound elbow to the head. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if...
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
She has no answer, so continue to feed her the question. Right hand after right hand from the top position.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots.
Oh. Gotta be careful here.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the grounded pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Your striking is better than hers. Stay on your toes and use that head movement. I want you to keep on.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2.
Nice punch to the head.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. And landing some nasty strikes. That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills.
Ooh, diving punch.
It's tight. It's tight.
How is she not tapping?
I have no idea.
Oh, nice escape by her opponent.
Great job staying calm in the face of severe adversity.
3 minutes now to go round 2.
Oh, nice. And there you go. Again, half guard. Big ground and pound.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move. In the half guard.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom fighter.
She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so the round is over. She got cut above her eye in that round. Appeared to be from a strike. So now the cut man goes to work. You don't want blood trickling down into that eye and affecting her vision. We'll see if he can nip it in the bud and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round here. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the...
And look at her a little bit, too. Great defense on display there.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those punches to try to knock her out. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. And there you go, again, half guard.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions, too. A lot of danger in the knee.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down to get another one. Beautiful transition.
Attempting a choke now.
That is tight.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like she's got it locked in. Oh, how about that? Position over submission. Probably a good decision there. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Lands the ground and pound strike. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Roberts.
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And she needed this, right? This goes to the maturity of her career. The fact that she is growing and growing and growing and can win a tough fight over an extended period of time.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mystery. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Allen.
Ready to fight? Ready.
And we are underway. Right on the button.
And there it is. It's an early takedown.
Making all these shots count. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Shot lands to the leg there.
Oh! He's got him hurt here. Frantic pace early on to this one.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
In the half guard.
Ground and pound the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big ground and pound. Beautiful kick lands. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
That last round didn't go our way. This round, we need to go to our jiu-jitsu. That's where you're going to beat this guy. Be smart. We have to set him back.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Massive head kick. Nice. Nicely done. Looking to land the right hand, he misses.
He's going to guillotine.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility, rubber guard.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's got to start throwing down. Nice transition.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Big elbow there lands. He's having his way with him here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Now this round, same thing. Let's take him down and control him. He has no answer for you down there.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
Big punch landed.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
He passed the half guard. Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here. Big power shots landing. Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
Inside the closed guard now.
He went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Nice straight right lands. Seconds left.
Can't take many of those. You better check. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, looks like he's countering. What a fight. Judges' scorecards will be needed tonight as we go the full 15 minutes. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, victory!
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable to do that, but a pretty dominant effort nonetheless. He's your winner by unanimous decision.
And you've got to feel good about that. You've got to feel good about dominating every aspect of a fight and getting a victory. He should be very proud of his performance tonight.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, King. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Walker.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, it's a building rich in its fight history and tradition. We are at Madison Square Garden tonight, and we are underway here in New York City. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good.
It got checked.
It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight. Way to hide that leg kick. Oh, nice jab, nice stick. Beautiful kick to the body.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg. Big knee there. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand.
Oh! Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of your leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine.
Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
Oh, just opening up on him now. Big right hand. Oh, that's big.
Under a minute to go.
What a beautiful jab landing there. Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Big left hand.
Oh, nice high kick.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
How about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year.
Great job like that. Yeah, take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. Almost had him out this time. I want you to keep him.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Back and forth we go. Just misses with the jab there. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
It's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or whether he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He's really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Oh, he's hurt. Left hand. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Under a minute to go, round two. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that side, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here to try to stop this fight.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stick.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched.
How about the accuracy of that right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, nice knee.
Oh, separation with clinch.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Back and forth we go. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on the side of his body.
Just mixing everything up there. Finding his target, using his punches, his kicks, and everything else to try to do damage to his opponent's body. I love this game plan.
If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield.
A huge strike lands there, DC.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Block that shot.
Fire back.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round. Missed with that attempt. All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see.
Oh!
He got him hurt bad here.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Ooh. Nice leg kick. You hurt him real bad.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to... Going to the knee strike now. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-28, and 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, King!
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Russell. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Assassin.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. That is a clean strike. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Just misses with the right. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good stick. And blocks that hard punch.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Work, guys, come on.
Lunges forward with a left there. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh.
Oh, a huge block there. Oh!
He hurt him again.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
That's a right hand.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
He threw that one with all of his power.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Big right hand there. Straight punch, that is useful.
huge knee lands to the clinch.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. And now some distance as they pull apart.
That was a big check.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Nice shot to the body there. 15 seconds. Looking to land the leg kick now. Such a blow right there. Gonna see he's rocked. Oh, what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn. So he gets saved by the bell. The question is, though, what type of condition will he be in when he gets up off that stool? 60 seconds here to recover. The onus is on his corner to keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 here. Oh, double jab splits the guard. Big knee there. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, and he goes for the hook now. It's good.
Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Nice crack there.
Oh, in a ton of trouble right now.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Big power shot there. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Big straight left. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Oh, he's unable to find the target with that uppercut. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Able to check that kick as well.
Clean punch.
Tries to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Changing the position.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Right into side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Final seconds here. Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool.
Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Inside leg kick.
Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks.
We'll see if he can finish. Strong outside leg kick. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Just over 2 minutes to decide it.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Using a lot of good movement.
Big shots landed by him now. Well, he's got his back now. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, for the winner by unanimous decision, Assassin!
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish, but sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.
Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She's told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ, get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure. She has been confident. And that is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. What a moment. All eyes are on the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion as she tries to succeed in defending the title yet again. She's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters, man or woman, on this roster, and prohibitively favored yet again in defense of her title.
I love her confidence. I just love the way she carries herself as the champion. You don't have to know she's the champ to know she's the champ, because when you look at her, she has that star ability about her. And even though she has that, all of it's rooted in her fighting ability. She is one of the best the Octagon's ever seen.
And I do think she could be a double champion, but she was sort of reticent to hear that conversation. She is focused on the task in front of her tonight. Our tale of the tape for this Women's Bantamweight Championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Evo Way. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, the Sniper.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC Women's Bantamweight title is on the line. Eats a jab there. Nice liver shot lands. Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight?
Trying to establish the jab early on here. I'll file that under not shocking as she pursues and gets the takedown early round 1. But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Massive shot from the top.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions. Dominant position attained by her.
Midway through round 1.
Hard scramble.
In the half guard. And there you go, again, half guard. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. She's got her back now.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yep. She's stepping over the mount here.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Working out of the half guard here.
And now she's in mount.
Lands with the ground and pound. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Nice positional control here.
You have to fight back.
GC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Nice job out there. Let's take a deep breath and relax. Your boxing is amazing. Keep the hands in her face. Jabs, cross, hook.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. At times, it looked as though she was literally trying to punch her face through the floor.
Yeah, she's trying to punch her face through the floor. That's what she does, though. I mean, that is her calling card. That is what she's known for. The moment she gets down, it is just vicious ground and pound from the top position. She is a master of posturing. She is a master of control. And the moment she gets an opportunity, she really does brutalize you.
Second round underway. She's got a pretty good jab. And blocks the shot there.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down.
Shoots her fire there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. But she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Now she gains some separation. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she's officially wobbled now. Nice uppercut. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Well, she has really shored some things up defensively here as she blocks another set of shots there.
She said it was going to be a focus, get better defensively, and tonight she's showing that the work has been done.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she... Overhand is good. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, nice display of technique by her there. Nice straight. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent. There we see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Oh, huge left. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, she's got her back. Nicely done. All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's coming.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Stop.
All right, looked like maybe she cracked a smile there at the end of the round, and it'd be hard to blame her. She really stunned her opponent in that previous round, and you got to think she'll go for the finish here in the next.
John, you know she's a stone-faced killer.
Right.
So when she's smiling, you understand that she did something good. And she did something really good in that last round, securing that big right hand that almost closed the show.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
That opened up a cut above the eye here. Well, her striking has been great tonight. Rocked her opponent pretty significantly.
Huge shot. Right here. She is so dominant from the top position.
Man, Mark Coleman would be proud. Her ground and pound game is on point. Ground strikes really adding up for her now. Shots raining down. While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
And now she has her back.
Beautiful job on the ground. That strike opened her up.
Oh, right into mount.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through.
This is a terrible position.
All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound.
Fight back! Fight back!
15 seconds remain in the round. She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Almost had her knocked out. She was out on her feet. This round, I want you to move forward and continue where you left off.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. She's put everything into that one now, has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the reward of her hard work.
So she holds on to her here, not doing too much, really just looking to recover. Well, she's leaked a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on it.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Nice.
Man, these ground strikes by her are really starting to take their toll.
She's stepping over the mount here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, that's a nice job by her there to reverse the position on the ground.
She was in trouble, now she is the one handing out the punishment. Great change of position very quickly.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling crowd battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Oh, now she lands a shot to the leg. Now her opponent maybe seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight. That was a slick transition.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the
She
bottom.
got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. There's the single. All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger.
Oh, she's in danger at all moments whenever she's in the full guard because they have so many different submission attempts that they can throw up at you. So she needs to pass. By passing the half guard, already eliminates a vast majority of those submissions. Move to half guard, then continue to try to advance, either get off great ground and pound or just positional advantages in the grappling.
Back and forth we go. Well, not just a high output fight to this point. Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain, bring the cast out, bring the caster through, take the bow, the night's over. Look at that. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Takedown defense holds up. Immediately gets the underhook. Battling for hooks.
She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. She's falling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more that's going to end the night. Guillotine jump. That guillotine choke is tight. She's got her in her full guard locked in. It's only a matter of time before she makes her tap. Oh, we're in the fight now. What a struggle for the submission.
I want you to sink that guillotine on her.
Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end.
Let's go.
That was nice.
1 minute to go in the fight. positional control here.
In the half guard.
Oh, and transitions right into side control. Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, so a title fight they'll be talking about deep into next week. We'll show you some highlights over those epic 25 minutes. But at the end of the day, I got to think the champion did enough to retain her title.
She did enough to retain the title. It was a very close fight. It was a very competitive fight. But these are the two best fighters in the entire world. She was pushed to her limit, but she got the job done and should retain her title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, the Sniper.
The Bantamweight Queen retains her title here tonight in a huge effort to get the job done. The belts are piling up at home.
She did everything she intended to do in this fight. She knew where she held the advantages, and she stayed in her lane to retain her title.
I wonder if she would trade her new belt to you for one of the old ones.
She won a lot of the old ones. The old ones were better. Actually, no. I want new. Why do you think I'm
Don't
hanging
say
around
that.
this
You
shit?
you'll have, by the time this game comes out,
Why
you will have.
Why am I?
All right, this is the moment that every mixed martial arts athlete hopes will materialize. The #1 heavyweight contender making the walk for his first title fight here in the UFC.
I mean, the nerves are going crazy for this man right now. He's so nervous. Has he done everything he needs to do? Has he not left any stone unturned? He says that he has prepared. He says that his body's ready. His mind's ready. He feels physically good in the spot. He's taking on a long-reigning champion. If he's going to get this done, it's going to take something truly special.
He does not believe jitters will be a factor here tonight. He has built his career methodically to this point. We'll see if we hear the words "and new" by night 10. All right, folks, here we go. Undisputed UFC heavyweight championship fight, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes the walk here tonight, and he's enjoying every moment of it. Huge title defense beckons for him tonight.
John, he loves where he stands in the sport. He loves the admiration that comes with being the baddest man on the planet. He knows he's the biggest, he's the strongest, he's the baddest, and he loves it. And he prepares as if he never wants to let that go. This man lives for being the best. This man lives to be in the spotlight. And time again, we see him defend this belt as if his life depended on it.
Well, right, you lose this belt, it's essentially like walking back into your new life. He has no intention of suffering that fate here tonight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bazooka. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Right.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bismarck St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jacek, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all three of us, and we looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big punch from the clinch.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position. Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face. He's got to be careful. Get his head and throwing that jab.
And there's the double leg takedown.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Big ground and pound. Big right hook there by the champ.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Right back.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control of the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight.
Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh,
It's working,
he's
man.
how good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it?
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Another ground and pound strike lands. 5 minutes in the books.
Take a deep breath and recover. This next round, we really want to focus on ground control. You have to set up your takedown. I want you to maintain a dominant position.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round 2.
Oh, inside kick.
Huge shot there. Right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot.
Gets back to his feet.
Nice level change.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Also, how about that Position over submission as he bails on the sub.
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Constantly a moving target. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 2 minutes now to go in round 2. By close guard now. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets...
You gotta be kidding me, he's out! Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter. He's hurt already. Bad. Oh, nice right hand.
"15 seconds. Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it's got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed. Great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Lands a quick jab. I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Right now, a little separation between the two fighters. Well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Collar tie here in the clinch. Just oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is.
Great punch landed with so much power.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. Oh, big shots here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Feet on the hips here. Takes his back now.
Getting him on here. The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up. This man is landing brutal ground and pound. You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Back to the feet.
Oh! That is it! Oh my goodness!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, the decision is inside the octagon. We send it to the veteran voice. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Right.
So the celebration is on, and it figures to continue deep into the night for the UFC heavyweight champion, and still after the knockout victory here tonight. And given all this man has accomplished, I think you can still argue